Hi Scorpio, it's Tuesday. We're going to do your love reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general, of course. Thank you for visiting the channel. Hope you'll stick around, hit like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much to those of you who are sending PayPal donations. That is, I'm so thankful. All that stuff adds up, and that's not the only way you can support the channel. You can hit like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. You could watch a commercial. But you can, the arrow, the share arrow, all that stuff. If everybody does a little, it adds up to so much. So thank you, thank you. If you are new here, welcome. I do pray for you. Those of you that are returning, I pray for subscribers every day. You guys give me so much inspiration and energy, So I'm very grateful for that. And what else? As far as your reading, so I already picked up on something karmic, maybe something that needs to be let go of, even if it's an obsessive energy. All right. I think there's something dark maybe that needs to be, if it doesn't need to be totally let go of, which maybe it does, then it needs to be tweaked. Maybe an attitude or a point of view. And I think it might have to do with yourself. Okay. I also feel like you've got somebody around you that loves you. Let's just get started. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Roles can be reversed. They can intermingle. Flip-flop around, and it's not gender specific. Look at that. Yeah, something dark. The Four of Pentacles. This Four of Pentacles is something, it's a fear of lack. It's a fear of missing out on something. And in this deck, it's like, trying so hard to get there and so afraid you won't be able to reach something. This Knight of Swords in this deck looks very much about punishment and shame and anger. Somebody, did something wrong. Brutal energy here. Yeah. Okay. So if you're beating yourself up over something that you've already apologized for or explained, it may be time for you to let that go. You're going to have to forgive yourself. If that's the case, I don't know. Eight of Pentacles, love that. That's wealth, independence. I do feel a strong energy about Pentacles here. Two of Swords. Overall energy is the Two of Swords. Feeling blocked. Is that an 8 or 6? Oh, that's a 6. So that's about generosity, giving. Magician. Aries energy. The Magician is somebody who doesn't stop at obstacles. The Magician is a creator. He makes things happen. If there's a trench, he builds a bridge or calls in a helicopter. He doesn't stop. Wow, the World. So yeah, some karma probably going on. The World card is about a cycle, usually a cycle closing. That's a wonderful, wonderful card to get. But we do have still lots of conflict. Five of Wands, bickering, drama. Too much drama going on here. There's that Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is usually about, holding your ground, standing strong. In this deck, it's got an energy of, I have a long way to go. Fortitude, not giving up. Don't give up, Gemini. Gemini. Scorpio. Wow. I haven't even thought about Gemini today. Maybe there's a Gemini in your life. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is usually lost in thought, missing out on an opportunity, not seeing your blessings, focused on what you don't have maybe. And I think there's a lesson in here for you. Something about letting go. Wow. There's Gemini. The Lover's card. Beautiful. That's Tarot's advice. Might be to make a decision, but it is very much about love. Yeah, starting new. Okay, I think you're going to have to let go of something that's toxic. I don't know what it is yet. Because the overall energy is you're blocked. Maybe focusing on too much of what others think of you, but deep down you have the Magician energy. You are a creator. You have fortitude, and you can at any point go, enough of this. I'm done with this. I'm moving on. Bottom of the deck is healing, followed by the King of Pentacles, which is somebody, you know, maybe an earth sign, somebody very stable and secure. Let's get some clarifiers. Six of Pentacles is your energy that's wanting to give. Maybe Gemini, you just want to make things right, but you're stuck. If somebody is blocking you, that'd be the somebody that you need to let go of. Maybe you are too hard on yourself. Maybe you've done the I'm sorry, you've paid your dues or your debts, and somehow you're still stuck in this energy that you shouldn't be. It'd be time to move on, manifest something new, draw deep inside yourself with the fortitude that you know you have, instead of maybe beating yourself up in the same scenario. Maybe move forward towards something new. Page of Wands and Eight of Pentacles, a lot of hard work, communication. I think, yeah, I think you, okay, this could be reversed. You guys let me know in the comments, but it looks like you have communicated a lot, that, you know, you've put a lot of work into trying to make it better and trying to turn things around. That's what I'm getting. So that Aquarius energy, the Star card is about healing. It's also big time in this deck about ascension. Three of Pentacles, that's wanting to work together, collaboration. I think the hard times are in the past. Why are they still, why does it feel like they still have a presence? You've got the World under that, which is, I don't know, maybe you are coming out of that energy. Let's see. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is somebody who offers love, sweetness, kindness. I feel like you've worked really hard, and you are still. Maybe this is you're in something that has to be let go of. Maybe you need to forgive yourself. There's a lot of mental anguish about it. I love that we have, there might be an energy here about everything's against me. It's not. It's not. It only is to the point that you allow it to be, okay? Only to the point that you allow it to be. Now, if you continue to try and make things right with something that's wrong, you're going to get stuck in that energy, right? Sometimes you just have to let bygones be bygones and people be miserable without you, you know? I love that we have this Lovers card here. What you cannot see, Four of Cups. Maybe you can't see that you're missing out on opportunities. Tell me more about this Four of Cups, please. Two of Wands. It's a decision. There's a fork in the road, and you hold the future in your hands. See with that crystal ball. Scorpio. 10 of Wands. It's a long, hard road, but you choose it. That's what that Four of Cups is. You could be missing out on opportunity by hanging on to some negativity. Tell me about this Lovers card. Four of Swords, healing. Fairy card in this deck. It's such a dark deck. It's such a beautiful deck, and some of the cards are so beautiful and some of them are so dark. It's real extreme. Four of Swords. Again, it's almost like choosing a love has just been painful. I think it's time to move on. It looks like you've done everything you could, and maybe you weren't as bad as you're getting the blame for. Maybe somebody just makes you feel bad, but it looks like it's just punishment, and time to move on and elevate. The Lovers card is about love, but it's also about a decision. Maybe deciding to stay with someone that's toxic is just, you know, keeping you in a place that's detrimental to your spirit. Tarot's advice, the Lovers. So polar opposites here. It looks like you can choose to continue to wait and rest for it to heal, hoping for it to heal, or you can move on to happier things. More on that, please, with the Nine of Cups. Page of Cups, yeah. I think new love is what you need. There's the Moon. That's about fear, sadness, darkness. Tell me about this Fool card. This is offering love to someone new. Yeah, there you go. You're going to have a new love come in, but you're going to have to let go of whatever this darkness is. I mean, look at how we're ending. How beautiful. I'm sorry you guys have gone through so much. Gosh. And I don't know if I got all the details right. It's going to be different for all of you, but let me know in the comments, because to recap, what it looks like to me is there's a strong need for ascension and healing and growth. And you have held on too long to something that's not going anywhere, and instead of you elevating them, it's bringing you down. And how much can you suffer and pay even if you have made mistakes? Those mistakes, we all do. Those mistakes need to be forgiven, forgotten. But at some point you just go, okay, I did everything I could, right? And I can't let this, ruin my life. This is what you have ahead. Though it started out a very sad reading, can have a very happy ending if you choose it. Let me read this South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, I pulled that before I turned on the camera. It's all about karma. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's also opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. This could be some kind of energy holding on to you, I guess. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming, wow, and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. I have no idea how I'm going to title this. You guys, even though it's going to have a title when you see it, I would love your suggestions for titles, because I could change it. So attune to the Moon by saying, I release the past. Additional meanings are a relationship is karmic and has played out across lifetimes. Your attraction to someone be verging on obsession. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The South Node is where the Moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, shows us that we are likely to become obsessed with, but will probably do us little good. The South Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Yep. So you got to break a toxic cycle here. Okay. And by breaking that toxic cycle, I mean, miracles could happen. Whatever this is that you've been wanting to work out, it could work out by you ending it. Badger. Spirit, fearless and bold. I'm going to do this one quick. Badger Spirit rejoices at your persistence and commitment to what is true for you. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith in your partnership with Spirit is paying off, and the results will soon come into form in your life. The gift of Badger Spirit is the surety at taking risks now, and being courageous, fearless, and bold will yield wondrous results. This is a time to harness your will and apply it consistently to the pursuit of your dreams. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that Spirit deems best for you. Badger Spirit says you have what it takes to get what you want, so assert yourself. Be fearless and bold. Shining your light as your purpose calls you into the world. New relationships are also given a green light now. Yeah, you've got something good coming. Don't be afraid to make the first move. Badger spirit loves your brave and mighty heart. Let me finish that because it looked like it might have to do with you. It said, because we got that Knight of Swords. When Badger Spirit comes to protect you, he reminds you that anger or aggression, argumentative behavior, and being pushy or manipulative will not result in a positive outcome. Perhaps someone close to you, like that card showed, has Badger energy. Or perhaps that energy is pent up in you. Either way, now is the time to calm down and allow the energy to pass through you. Go for a hike, a walk, shake it off, or dance it out so you can return to the situation determined and committed, but not so intense that you overwhelm yourself and others. Ooh. The Badger Spirit also serves as a reminder you have been relentlessly pursuing something that keeps eluding you. The message is that it's time to surrender it up to the higher power and focus on something else. That's exactly what this reading said. To protect you from, the Badger Spirit wants to protect you from your self-will run rampant. Your self-will running rampant. You needed to shift. You need to shift. This is your guidance to shift your direction from being obsessed with getting what you want in the form you prefer in timing that fits perfectly with your notions of what has to be. Remember, the world doesn't revolve around your wants. Better, more beautiful opportunities will be the result when you release some of that Badger Spirit intensity along with your need to have it your way. So this is all about letting go. You've tried really hard, but you keep getting beat down by something, and whether you were wrong or they were wrong, and it's not getting fixed, and it's just keeping you stuck, and it's time to let go. That's what everything is leaning towards. It's time to ascend, and don't forget you have new love coming. Where is it? Okay. So start with yourself. Love starts within, so do something good for yourself. Go get some sunshine or some, dance inside with loud music, take a shower, sing in the shower, something like that. All right, Scorpio, I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know. I love you guys, and